And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And I'm sorry that we're late. Somebody is running behind.
I take full blame.
As you should, Mystic.
I forget what we were doing actually last time.
So I'm trying to get back to where we were. Hey, chat. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. I'm trying to reload where we were.
Well, good way to check is we have to figure out how to get Galerius elected, and we have to get the Greek plaque, which we can only do by getting Galerius elected.
Okay, so we've already talked to Stranger, and we already did the already talked to Kabosh. Guys, if you have no idea what this is, you should look at the last few stuff. Wow, I'm so articulate today. We need to look at the last few episodes. Hey there, Arcane. What a nice evening to roam around the Forgotten City. Oh, Arcane. Hey, Generality. Scott goes, you weren't late, just waiting to catch the next loop back around again. There you go.
I like it.
So where did we stopped? We have all four. Wait.
We need the Greek plaque still because we have to get that by getting the one guy out of the jail cell.
Now that we have 3 of the 4 plaques, yeah, we gotta get the Greek plaque. He won't part with it until he's been freed, which means electing Galerius as magistrate.
I'm just gonna head back to the city though in the meantime.
Did we basically tell Galerius to do all the things?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, we can shoot somebody and find out. What?
Yeah.
What am I stuck on?
We will see. I should have watched this beforehand. I just have been managing so much stuff, including I was disappointed, everybody. I ordered the wrong belt size for some belts I got, and I'm like, oh, I was looking forward to nice belts.
So yeah, we need to know how to turn the votes into Galerius's favor.
Right.
How do we do that?
So basically, you give Galerius all the tasks to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have him run for office, and he wins. That's pretty much it. Generally goes, what a cynical exploitation of time travel. I don't remember what I was doing. I'll just murder someone. Yeah, I mean, it would be. However, are they really hurt if you go back to time? Go back in time, I should say.
I wish Galerius just... I wish we could highlight people. I think that's Galerius down there, actually, though.
Yeah. With the marker that you're getting or no?
Oh!
Sorry again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them? You're toying with me. You're a bit like Sisyphus. Sisyphus, he was forcing him. Tantalus. Oh. Anyway, so,
I'm just going through all this because.
Mm-hmm.
And he's running for magistrate. What?
The second options. It's cheeky.
Which one should I do? Does it matter?
I do not think it matters. This is not part of the walkthrough.
That's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend. I saw you slide down that rope before. Very impressive. And strange, too, since that device you used is exactly the same as one I've been working on for weeks. Oh, of course. It's because I already gave it to you in a previous time loop, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor? What? How did you know? Oh, I see. We talked about it in a previous loop, didn't we? Well, what did she say? Venus, that is the... I wish there was something I could do to... All I can do is tell you where the... Thank you, friend. In the rock tunnel, near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small...
I would like to know how to get past that, but...
Mm-hmm.
All right, friend.
Now we just wait for the...
Fortune
Scott goes,
smile
the ethics
on
of
you,
time loop, memory, and remembrance. Generally goes, he is quick on the uptake at least.
Yeah.
Generally then goes, I think I said this before.
Move.
Why are we trying to move her?
Because that's the one that has the gold in the chest back there.
You can also apparently swindle, what's his name? Decius for up to 5,000 denarii if you want, but I don't think that's necessary.
So now we're just waiting for the vote, right?
Yeah. It's near the end of the day. Excuse me. Now, I will tell you once the vote goes through, if it's in Galerius's favor, you need to go to Dooley's cage, free him, and then grab the tablet ASAP.
Yeah. That's not too far, though. It's a little bit over
Fortune
here.
smile on you, brother.
But if he doesn't win, we'll basically just
Do it again.
go
Do the
back,
time loop again.
Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round you'll go.
You, go get elected.
Hey, you, sir, I need you to get elected.
Because now we're just waiting.
Generally goes, let's do the time loop again. I'm doing the dance moves as I'm singing it, by the way.
I really wish you
That's
weren't.
quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
I don't even know if you've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I have. I didn't like it.
It's much better if you're doing all the callbacks and everything.
Nope.
It absolutely is. Mystic does not understand communal enjoyment of media for some reason. It's only solitary enjoyment of media.
It's the communal part. It is the being with a
The
ton
most
of people.
human part of it? What alien are you? That's the most alien thing you could say right now.
I could try to eat a Big Mac. Boy, that's going to date this episode.
So gonna date this episode.
Yeah, I wish there was a way you could just, like, jump the time a little bit, but...
Now you could climb up that and see what's up.
I wish these things stayed gold.
No, through the time loop?
Yeah. I know it doesn't make sense. I just wish it did. On the plus side, all the chests respawn each time.
Yes.
So I guess that's a bonus.
Well, someone wouldn't have much fun at the amphitheater then. Yeah, I agree, Scott. Somebody's a curmudgeon for no reason. This is the thing that bothers me about when Mystic's like this. He acts like if communal entertainment enjoyment, things that are usually done with other people, is beneath him. Like dancing with people. That's how your attitude comes off. I just want you to know that, Mr. I'm shaking my head on this freaking audio medium.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just parfait again. Did you find what you need? It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and why do you ask? As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk. But I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
I'll be honest.
Salve.
Yeah, just be honest about it.
Well, I wouldn't describe impatience as a good reason exactly. Yes. I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
Alright, to go through the chat, Arcane goes, prediction, upon being elected, Galerius goes mad with power, creating a zipline-based mass transit system that somehow later influences Zachary Hale Comstruct when he sees it in one of his visions. Mystic shaking his head.
Sounds like the election's starting.
Scott goes, now, where do these streams rank on communal? There's a thought exercise for the evening. They are communal, but I think it's different when you're leading it.
It's not only that, it's the size of the group.
What's wrong with the size of the group, Mister?
No, like whenever I heard people talk about going to a Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's always like a mass theater. And it's like, no,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
usually
like going to the
theater.
theater to begin with. I don't want to go when there's shenanigans afoot either.
Okay, what's wrong? So you don't like the theater because...
Just too many people. That's all. That's the long and short of it.
Okay. But you also don't like dancing.
This
Not
is
even
true.
on your own, not even on...
I dance a little bit more with little buddy now.
That's not... It doesn't really count as dancing.
I'm saying I'm more prone to goofy now with it in public than I used to be.
Side-eye. There's just a gold guy sitting there.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Pelver. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius,
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius,
Sentius.
Virgil,
Sentius.
Ulpius,
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Sextus Sentius Imperiosus.
Well, that didn't work.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be just
Shut up and let the magistrate speak. Malleolus is going to be next.
We're missing something.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all
Yeah,
killed.
nobody mentioned anything about Malleus.
And we won't have a problem.
Well, we did not give him all the tasks. Is there some tasks that he
You're
didn't
showing
finish?
your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You doom us all.
Lies. It is time the golden rule was exposed for what it is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Exploited by a
We talked to Rufius this time, so Galerius doesn't get the credit.
Golden rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
A thought occurs to me. What if I shoot Sentius?
Well, I think that's just a game over, Mystic. All right. 3, 2, 1 equals 0 luck on this loop. So the Rufius situation's handled.
But now we have to actually tell
There's-
Galerius to take care of Rufius.
Okay.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Yeah, we're not doing this yet.
No.
Because
that
we need
was
the
not-
plaque. We need the plaque still.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Ah, yeah, we haven't done it before. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that. All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood. What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
I just want. Imagine the amount of things that Galerius is having to keep track of right now.
Yes.
Just.
Yeah.
Poor Virgil. Poor Rufius too, I guess. All right, got it.
Go as fast as you can.
I'll go. But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you
So-
know all of this.
So I feel like for the part with Virgil, we have to tell Virgil that's handled.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
I feel like we have to tell him that, but I'm not sure about the other ones. Malleus is like Rufius, Yulia, yeah. Generally goes, I appreciate that having this guy serve as your gopher has actual plot significance beyond being a
I'll take care of
convenience.
it. Just go
And then
hide.
I wonder if we can tell Virgil that Galerius is talking to him too. Because
Wait.
I'll be in my bakery. Thank you, Galerius.
I just realized Galerius is a physical entity running through the map. So
Hey, Virgil.
he has not talked to Virgil possibly or talked to Rufius yet.
Yeah.
I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Guess like Galerius can move.
oh my gosh, he's a marathon runner. Literal.
I think she's going to be alright. Galerius, you're amazing. How did you know?
I was just doing what the new guy told me.
I don't understand. How did... Never mind. Thank you so much for acting as...
Can't stay, places to be.
Yeah.
We're just gonna follow him.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, he's probably loading, like, where's the next path? Oh, okay.
Rufus, I hear your rheumatism has you so riled up you've been harassing Virgil.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark to help you treat it.
A treatment? Really? Thank God. Finally, some relief after all this time. Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. And I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone. I know I haven't been at my best lately.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got
Where else has Galerius got to go?
He might go to Virgil. Oh, he might go to Malleolus, yeah. Yeah.
You want to talk to Virgil, I think, or?
I kind of want to see what he says to Domitius.
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and demands he withdraw from the election and release Ulpius and Iulia immediately.
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
Domitius, that's enough.
What? You're not going to listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded.
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
We're just this is fascinating to watch.
He's faster than me. It's annoying.
Nice handover from 15 feet away.
Citizen.
Use the force for that handoff. Oh my gosh, that is so true.
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Iulia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all. I'd better go and pay a visit to Iulia immediately.
The marathon running. The marathon running. This is amazing. General goes, I'm kind of impressed they programmed and recorded all of this.
Still busy.
Iulia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look...
General Elsa goes,
We're free.
instead of just having the game state change as soon as you end the conversation. They're just impressed that all of this is watchable.
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief.
Still busy.
I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
He's waiting for somebody.
Yeah.
Is he waiting for Virgil to talk to? I'm really curious how this goes.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
It's unfortunately the most NPC behavior he's done.
Yes. Just wait. Just it's worth waiting. The universe works in mysterious ways, Mystic. Just let it happen.
Priestess, Malleolus has decided to withdraw from the election.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Oh, does he have to?
Actually,
There.
I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Should we just tell him again?
Yeah.
You're
We'll
toying
skip
with
parts of
You're
this
a
stuff.
bit like Sisyphus. Sisyphus was he was forced to push a great.
Because we've done this, what, like 3 episodes ago?
Yes, we did.
Over and over again. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I... Oh, and I'm in the running for magistrate. Feeling kind of nervous, but I'm hoping it'll all be worth it when I order Dooley's release. Oh, now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although... Oh, and...
Okay.
Talk to Virgil.
Citizen.
Maybe ask about the Galerius question. Is there a way I don't know.
Ah, a new face. Salve. I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. Galerius, definitely.
Yes.
He put an end to the notes and graffiti I've been receiving. All right. Nice to talk to you.
Oh, priestess.
What about telling him about the flower?
Who?
Telling. So Arcane just mentioned. What about telling him about the flower?
Telling who? Oh. Galerius. Right. Okay. Arcane's a softie.
I mean, I am too.
I'm not judging. I know I sound judgy, but I'm not judging.
I saw you slide down and straight. Oh, of course. Anyway, I'm so. What? How? Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how. I wish there was some. All I can do is. Thank you, friend. In the rock tunnel near the stairs. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress. If you can figure out how to get past it. All right, friend.
Okay. Okay.
So now we gotta convince.
Convince who?
Do we want to convince Aquitia to do the
Yes.
vote now? Okay. And remember, you gotta act fast on getting that plaque.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
A new face. Ave and may Vesta what? It must be. It'll be between. Why do you ask? As I said. Very well.
Hooray!
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Time to go to the theater.
Yeah, I know. I just realized we should have double checked and made sure Rufius is going to vote for Galerius.
I think it's fine.
Equitaria has like a ridiculously carrying voice that she can just be like in the middle of the cavern and everyone hears her.
Everybody! Yeah, it does carry.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Verges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism. Hilarious.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helva.
This isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise.
You remember Dooley's kept? Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I need a key.
No, you just have to be by. He's not going to give you the key. What are you looking at me for?
You said I had to come here and get him out of the cage.
No, I said wait till he's out of the cage.
Oh, okay. I
I
misheard.
clarified just now, though. I will say that.
Yeah. We kind of missed what happened with Malleolus. Like, I shouldn't have run over here then.
I don't know if anything happened. What did it say?
I don't know.
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're
So
going
talk
to
to
let me out?
I'm
Dooley
sorry
right away
it
and
took
get
so
the
long,
stuff.
my friend. And
So what?
it
Talk
wouldn't
to
have
Dooley?
happened at all if it wasn't for a
Yeah,
newcomer.
once he's released.
So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Hello? I'm Dooley. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer. Are you the newcomer?
I'm not even going to bother to try to
he's-
explain it.
I feel he's too.
Oh, it is
He's
you.
too simple, unfortunately.
Then, thank you. You're a big helper. I was locked up, but they let me
You
out
should
again.
get a key to the system.
I'm so happy.
You're welcome.
You can have my shiny plaque if you want, and maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
What was it?
He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
I'll help you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Here's the
As
key.
soon as he's out, get the tablet. because it's all gonna go crashing around us right after he gets out of there.
I hope you find it. In the cisterns, way up high. And
It's in the cell.
Look over there.
Okay.
It's behind him in the cell.
Something shiny.
Oh no, I see why.
Is
Okay.
it treasure? Maybe it is treasure.
Go, 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 go.
I can see it from myself.
Oh, there's.
So pretty. And it's just light out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it. Maybe no one will mind if I just take it.
Can you talk to him?
Don't you dare.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I don't think it's Dooley. You know? I think it's Sentius. I don't remember our episode, so.
Okay. So
we gotta go. We don't have to go through that all again though, because we have all the plaques now.
uh-oh, you're getting shot at. Yes. Yeah, so we have the four tasks already we can give to Galeria, so we'll do that. Okay.
Salve, friend. Mind telling...
So,
Send him around, right?
yeah, we're going to do all the sending around.
Because this is the next loop then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening. Yulia. All right, then.
It's 4 things, yeah. There you go.
I'll go.
This walkthrough suggests wait until he has finished doing all the running around, and during this is all completed, we'll make sure that we get an achievement in the epilogue.
Ixion turns.
So if you want the achievement, we can do that.
So we have to follow him?
We don't have to follow him, we just have to confirm that all of it's done. So we don't have to follow him per se.
Fabia, listen.
And then once all it's clear, you make your way up to the great temple on the bluff overlooking the
And I'll
central
take care of it.
plateau.
Yeah.
Just go and hide, but not in the empty
So we
shrine.
can wait until like the main square until he
Did you know
announces
I
his
was headed
candidacy.
in there?
No time to explain. Go!
All right, I'll be in my bakery. Thank you, Galerius.
Generally goes, I remember this from the episode. TB7's got exclamation points. I know, we're so close to Mass Effect.
Don't shoot. I'm
We
no
might
threat.
do
You'll
Mass
find what
Effect
you're
2
looking
weeks
for in
from
the
now at this
avenue.
point.
Second building on your left. I've got to run.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
I'm just gonna follow him because we missed some of the dialogue anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lucretia, no time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Sylphium resin for Yulia.
What? Quick, give it here. I'm just going to help her swallow this. I think she's going to be all right. Galerius, you're amazing. How did you know?
I was just doing what the new guy told me.
I don't understand. How did... Never mind. Thank you so much
you're
for
overhearing
acting as
Virgil.
quickly as you did. Another moment.
Can't stay. Places to be.
So now he's gonna wait for Rufius.
Salve, Rufius. I hear your rheumatism has you so riled up you've been harassing Virgil.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark to help you treat it.
A treatment? Really? Thank God. Finally, some relief after all this time. Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. and I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone. I know I haven't been at my best lately.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got to run.
And then he literally runs. I've got to run. It's kind of him to wait for Dominus.
What now?
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows
I guess it's pretty quick
Malleolus's
thinking
real
on
name is
Galerius'
Critias,
part.
thanks to Claudia, and demands...
We saw that. We heard that part already, though. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Citizen.
Then we have to make sure Galerius runs by himself. We've told him to run through. Yeah. All right, so what are we doing when we get this thing put together? Does anything happen, or?
Yeah, but there's going to be multiple steps.
That's his fist.
He's going the distance. He's
Is it this
going
one?
for
Yep.
speed. Yes.
No, I'm waiting because I realized that he has to talk to Ulpius and stuff still. Can we see from up here? Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the
Galerius talks with Equita.
yeah, which I think we should be able to see from here. I don't know.
Is it Equita?
Oh no, there's okay, yeah, we can see people from here. All right.
It's a really nice view, actually. So we'll probably go a little bit over today because we're pretty much at the end game.
What's the next step we have to do then?
There's the plaques, and then
Time loop.
no, there's not another time loop after that if we do this right.
Oh.
There's door. We will enter the Great Temple, and then there's some stuff we have to answer, and then there's some dialogue that I have to help you with.
Okay. I thought we'd have to pick that last thing for. Oh no, that's a bad end, isn't it?
There's a bad end.
Yeah.
And once I would say at this point. I love how you're hearing all this from up high. I'm being quiet, but I'm not hearing any of the dialogue.
No, neither am I.
So, I would say after Galerius has finished Galerius, excuse me, has finished everything. I'm saying everything wrong. But after Galerius has finished everything and enters the election, save. Just in case we accidentally mess this up.
Right. Okay.
This is very much like the end of Abduction.
Yeah, fair.
No, wait, this was no.
We have amazing hearing. We can read lips from miles away.
You're raised by the CIA. Arcane goes, just make sure you have a speech at 100.
All right.
Oof. So you saved, you placed the plaques.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I might not be able to look at the chat much, guys, because I'm going to be looking at the... Okay, so it will give you 4 options relating to the plaques we just inserted into the obelisk outside. We need to choose the names in order of
Chronological order.
Chronological order.
So Nurgle.
Nurgle.
Then Osiris. Right?
Yes.
Then Hades and Pluto.
Yes. You are correct.
Yeah.
You get... There you go. Okay, then it says the second door is the same as first, except you'll only need to input the first 3 names. The answer is...
So Nurgle, Osiris, Hades.
Yes. And you can guess what the pattern will be for this one.
So Nurgle, Osiris.
Mm-hmm. Mystic's done a puzzle or 2 in his life.
This isn't a puzzle.
It is for some people. The 4th and final door.
Nurgle. What?
Proceed through the fancy door until you meet the arc.
It's been so long since we covered this, I forgot the storyline entirely. What?
I have 2.
I totally forgot the whole storyline for this. I feel like I'm in Scars Arcadia in the Silver Shrine.
Yes.
Oh, this would be awesome for the Silver Shrine. Also feels a bit like Firmament.
It looks cooler than Firmament.
I know, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So wait, there's gold statues there. Yeah, the contrast of the different. Look at that cuneiform, Mystic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I feel like it's a Greek and a Roman.
Yeah. All right. So the only question is, do I have to react like action-wise to anything?
Not action, but it's dialogue.
Okay, that's fine.
We do not want to be attacked by.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
There is a
Why do you have cuneiform in your eyeballs?
So the suggestion is, it's a good idea to understand what's going on to exhaust all the dialogue options found. The, like, what's your story, what's this place, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
so exhaust all of those first.
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
Yeah, let's exhaust all of these. It's lore together. We are here for the lore.
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey. My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords: desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive. No. Long ago I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that. This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long.
Who's the other one?
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutabal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions. As you wish.
What is this place?
Yes.
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago.
And after you exhaust these questions, we will be in the specific choices necessary piece of this.
So when we're into golden rule question? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Are you responsible for the question? Yes.
What was the wager you made?
That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave it behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Prosperna's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
You may have wanted to leave a little bit more information on what rules apply.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you, Ken?
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina.
Just to catch up with the chat, General, I did also say it reminds him from her a little, and then Arcane goes 2001: A Space Odyssey ending vibes, and then Arcane goes, so is he an ancient alien, or is he adopting an ancient alien persona because it's a modern mythology? The eye rolling Arcane that you missed right now. Okay.
Ow.
Let's continue.
Who built the city? We built this. Sorry.
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
How did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for. Only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Proserpina's along with it.
How did humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place, and their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning, and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Are you responsible for the golden rule?
Are you responsible for the golden rule?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
It's terrible.
What do you consider a sin?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
That principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds.
I'm very curious if they're going to mention... Never mind.
For you, perhaps.
I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider a sin. How could you let them happen?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example?
Debt bondage.
You speak of the moneylender. How is that inconsistent with the rule? And he would never have signed a contract pledging his labor for 30 years. All he did was enforce the terms of a contract signed voluntarily by others.
The whole concept of debt bondage, like slavery, is legal under international law where I'm from.
Ignoring your irritating sense of moral superiority. This is interesting. I'm curious, how do people escape poverty where you're from?
It's customary to take out a loan and buy a house. And in some places to pay for an education. It's very reductive.
Yeah.
I see. And how long might it take such a person to repay their debt?
Depends. Typically decades, sometimes their entire life.
I fail to see how your system of loans is significantly different to a debt bondsman signing over his labor for 30 years.
It doesn't say which way to go with that.
Now tell me, what other sins do you believe I have overlooked?
price gouging for life-saving medicine.
The merchant. How is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined?
He wouldn't want someone else to demand an outrageous price for the medicine he needed if he was dying.
I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price anyway.
You can't know what he would expect, you're just speculating.
Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person would want if they found themselves in another situation.
Does that make it inherently subjective and unreliable?
Not if we're wise enough to know the mind of man.
And you think you know the minds of other people?
Supposing you're right, and my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
No, of course not. Never mind.
Now tell me, what other sins do you believe I have overlooked?
You can skip to, it's no wonder people say that gods are cruel. This just shows how unreliable and subjective your moral code is. You're no better at judging right from wrong than any human.
But it sounds like you were going to say experiments.
You can add that one too, but you already, I don't want you to lose this I don't know if you would lose this dialogue option. And this is pretty far deep to have to replay all of this
That's
again.
fair. All right. It's no wonder. You sure we can jump to that?
Yeah, it says technically we should have been able to get to it from debt bondage, but we didn't get there. So then price gouging, yeah, that worked out. Yeah.
Do you honestly think you could do better?
No, but that's my point. Nobody grasps of right and wrong is so perfect that they can be trusted with all this power. You've become a tyrant.
I should strike you down for that.
And if you did, you'd be proving my point.
I do love how this is a
Yeah.
Now, did you have any other questions before your reckoning?
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
That's all the questions I had.
Good. Then now it is time for your reckoning. Only, it seems, something is wrong. It has long been within my power to see into the hearts of mortals and weigh their deeds in life. But when I peer into you, I see only a blank slate, as if you did not exist until you appeared in this city. How is this possible? Carol, where did you find this one?
I do not remember ferrying you. How did you come here?
I'm from the future.
If that is true, then I sense the intervention of someone powerful.
How did you come to be in this time, mortal? Who brought you here?
We cannot know.
I was hoping you could tell me.
I do not know. My kin departed long ago, and Proserpina has slumbered for 3,000 years.
Shouldn't you know this is god of the underworld?
Tread lightly, mortal. Enough of this. It seems I will need to put your reckoning on hold for now. But answer this. Why have you come here? What is it you seek?
I'd like you to put an end to the golden rule.
Your hubris is amusing, so I will allow you to make your case. But I warn you, if you anger me or waste my time with lies or wrong-headed arguments, you face death here. So, tell me, why should I put an end to the so-called Golden Rule?
The golden rule is corrupting this city, and ensuring you'll never win the wager.
How so? And be specific. You have made a grave allegation, and I expect you to back it up.
So you can start with any of these: the price gouging, the Rufius became paranoid and Malleus has trapped people in dead bondage. So whichever one you think is the best argument, Mystic. Which one worked for us? The price gouging one was the one that we were able to get that dialogue.
True. I have witnessed him doing that.
Oh, I guess you could mention them all.
He is a volatile and confused fellow, that one. His cruelty does seem to grow greater by the day. Pathetic. You will need to do a lot better than that.
How can you expect us to live without sin if you can't do it yourself?
That is a very serious accusation, mortal. What sin have I committed? What evidence do you have to support it?
You've given terrible punishments to hundreds of people, some for minor sins, and some who committed no sins at all.
Every one of those people was guilty of failing to ensure their peers lived virtuously. They failed collectively, and so they were punished collectively. The Romans understand this, as did the Greeks before them.
If our positions were reversed, you wouldn't want me to punish you for the sins of other people.
Ah, but I am a god, and you are a mortal. Why would you expect me to treat you as I treat my own kind? You are not a peer. You are not a respected equal. Let me ask you this. Do you treat insects as you wish to be treated? Do you care for their well-being as you would your fellow man? Do you ensure they have food and shelter and protection from predators? Do you give them rights?
No.
Of course not, because that would be absurd, just as it would be absurd for me to treat your kind as equals.
What makes your kind superior to mine?
Where to begin? Our lifespans exceed yours by thousands of years, in which time we accumulate vast wisdom and a mastery of technology you cannot begin to imagine.
Why does wisdom and technology make you superior?
Because that is the source of our power over you.
So you think you're not obligated to treat us fairly because you're more powerful than us?
You could say that.
What was it the Roman Stoics said? Treat your inferiors as you would wish your superiors to treat you?
My kin have no superiors.
But didn't you say Jupiter was your leader? There's a hierarchy within your kin.
That is true. Go on.
So are you treating humans the way you wish Jupiter to treat you?
Make your point, mortal.
I'm saying, if you can't follow your own rule, how can you expect humans to?
Let me ponder that for a moment. If you are right, then it would follow that all this time I have been in the wrong. But no. The very thought of it grieves me. How can I accept your argument when doing so would make me a tyrant and a monster?
You're not a monster. You're a human, and you made a mistake.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Humans make mistakes. It's in our nature.
You have spoken eloquently, and yet, if what you say is true, it follows that my wager was fatally flawed from the beginning. But that would mean Jupiter, Preservator's father, who knew more about you than anyone, proposed a wager I could never win. Why would he do that?
Perhaps he made a mistake too.
A mistake? But he is the best and greatest of us.
Perhaps when you took on human form, you took on some human foibles as well.
Your words sting me, mortal. But perhaps it is what I deserve. As difficult as this is to admit, I have suspected as much for a long time now. And I cannot deny it any longer. I've been so fixated on taking my beloved to Elysium that every time one of you sinned, it wore away my hope of being with her again. In time, I began to despise your kind for making her believe that you could ever be better than you are. But my rage was not born of malice. Quite the opposite. Everything I have done, I did because I loved her. Who knew this empathy of yours, which you celebrate so much, could have such a dark underside? This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you. But know this, if I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Oh, are we done?
We are at the point where we will not be attacked.
I don't know what to choose. Does Chad have anything to say?
Chat, should we try to ask to go to Elysium? So here's what we missed while I was reading you through that those dialogue choices. Arcane goes, the classic tale of Darmok and Jalad. And at one point, Arcane went, ow. And generally went, we've reached the clumsy philosophizing part that every game is doomed to reach without a writer's team of trained philosophers. It's generality. This is how normal people talk about philosophy all the time. It's the least academic way people talk about it, and it's how people play in real life. But I get what you're saying. You're not nobody's Socrates right now.
The sheer amount of dialogue choices you have to pick through this is maddening.
It's maddening. Arcane goes, this is like the end of a Trek episode where Kirk talking a computer into a
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking the whole time we were clicking through. Just, we're Kirking this.
The consensus is to ask, because generally like, and then generally goes, it's just silly that a guy who's supposed to be 3,000 years old can't comport himself better than this. No, honestly, have you dealt with old people before?
Yeah, it's
after a point, the filter's gone. So yeah, why can't we go to Elysium?
Because doing so would violate the rules of my sacred agreement with Jupiter, and you would receive a hostile reception. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready?
Ready.
Farewell, mortal.
It's totally Stargate. He's an Asgard.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth? I came here to find you.
Yes.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
So weird.
Whichever one you want, Mystic.
I'm gonna go with this one just because I want to know what that means. I'm Lorg. I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Know who you are? I barely remember how I got here myself. Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time. learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, preventing the suicide of a man in debt bondage, freeing a falsely accused prisoner, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him, and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
Mystic, be good.
What?
You gave a mischievous look there. What was it? Generality goes.
I'm gonna say actually that was
Generality
me.
goes. He's very Asgard coded. Yes.
Yeah.
And why am I telling you all this?
Yeah.
It's excitement.
Actually, that was me.
Arcane goes. Who he's carving out the tablet as he was doing this stuff?
I see. For a moment there, I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
Right behind you. Of course he doesn't believe us. Ooh, look, it's daytime now.
Yeah, it's brighter. It was cloudy when you came in and you talked to Karen, forced her to explain her name was Karen.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Maybe put a nail in the wood, actually. Also, I don't know, if I was someone who was exploring, I saw a nailed up door.
Oh yeah, like the teenager's taking that down in no time.
Yeah.
So he's carving out the tablet as he was doing. I think he carved out the tablet after it happened, Arcane. So. And I think the rest of the tablet got lost, probably. Why did somebody recently seal this ancient temple? There must be treasure in there.
Right.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Ah, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Sure.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well,
creepy.
Now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really? I mean, we know, but...
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Mystic shrugging, he doesn't know what to do.
Do you guys want to know? Does she tell us?
Okay. I don't know if she would tell you, but Chad, if you have an opinion, let us know. Our king goes, it cuts off after Pluton speaks, implying that he was taken away right after that. General goes, he must have died while carving. Only if we could put in a tablet for prosperity. This is generally. Our king goes, sure. Let's.
Alright. Yes, I want to know.
As you wish. You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here.
Pluto said the coins Al and I have were the last in existence. What does that mean for you?
It means I am now bereft of purpose. There is nobody else to ferry here, nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a
Okay,
coin
I didn't know
in
we were going to
their
get this again.
mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contain.
Okay, we're just going to skip this because we know this part.
A long time ago, my orders were simple.
Generally goes, oh, I guess the cause of death is specific to our backstory.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm assuming Al always jumps in to help, though.
Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah.
Pluto mentioned my coin was the last in existence. What does that mean for you?
It means
Yes, we...
I am now there is nobody else to ferry here.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an oracle who confronted a god and undid an ancient curse.
Sounds like quite a story. And I look forward to hearing all about it. But you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
All right, Karen, ferry us home. I didn't expect... Oh, okay.
Oh. So we get to go through a museum, Mystic.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it. I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld. Anyway, after everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius's tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
You should be able to, like, look at all the pieces and everything. I don't know if you're able to comment on all of it.
You're finally here. Remember me?
What are you doing here?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
You know, I vaguely remember this now. I think we did talk about this.
I think we might have talked about this. I do not remember it, though, unfortunately.
You're with Equitea now?
I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next spring. If you're going to be around, we'd love to see you there.
Count me in. Why not? Like,
yeah, of course. He's the man.
It's good to see you again, Galerius.
Of course. There's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you. So you better keep moving. We'll speak again soon, my friend.
So can you talk?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
There's Dooley.
Aww. Then it does give, like, little brother vibes.
There
Yeah, let's
he
talk
is.
to people first and expect let's take our time. This is going to be an extra long stream, guys. Thanks for hanging in there.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you.
hello.
Galerius told me all about you.
Good to see you too, Equitea.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Galerius and I are engaged and expecting. We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family, and Dooley too, of course. It feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us, for all of us.
Galerius, you could have told me you were expecting a kid. Like...
I don't know why. I wonder if they don't add that bit in case she doesn't come with. I don't know.
How's Livia?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself.
I'll do that. It was good to see you again, Equitea.
See you at the wedding, I hope.
Aw. She has a snakeskin dress on now? Yeah. That's a very liberal outfit for somebody who was a celibate priestess in another life.
Yeah. Speed.
Hey, Dooley.
Hello. I'm Dooley.
I remember who you are, Dooley.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I live at Galerius and Equitea's house. They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
I'm sorry you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories.
It's a TV, right?
Or radio. You know,
Okay, that's fair, but
yeah.
still.
I'm glad. Story boxes are great, aren't they?
Yeah, why not? It's
Yeah, they're fun.
It's great to see you again, Dooley.
Bye-bye.
I think I feel happiest for him because he doesn't know how much better he has it. Wait, can you look at the articles too? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it gives us anything new.
yeah. So was it
Evening.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us anything new.
okay?
Hey.
Stranger.
Wait. Well, I guess talk to them.
I will.
Hi there, I'm Horatius.
Hi, Horatius.
I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life, and reuniting Santilla with us as well. So, thank you.
What are you doing with yourself these days, besides...
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot, but some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides.
What happened to your buddy Domitius?
He's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC. So he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament, like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out, and his life along with it. You know what they say. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
That's a shame.
Perhaps.
It's good to see you again, Horatius.
And you. Farewell.
Hey. I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming.
Nice to meet you. What was your name?
Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened. I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is, we'll never see him again.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me, because it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere.
What happened to Sentius?
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me.
I do remember having to plead with her to understand that we had to not... Jeez.
It's... I don't know how to respond to that one, because...
Yeah, I don't think either one is a good answer.
We're just going to go with this because it gets us out faster, I think.
Yeah, the good? Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Cynthia.
You too. See you around.
Julia!
Hi there.
Hello! You're the Oracle, right?
Lorik is fine.
Oh, of course, sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course, getting me and all of us out of a terrible situation.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed? And you
Yep.
can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable.
I love it.
Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn and write about.
Seeing the world through fresh eyes sounds wonderful.
I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that. One day.
Whatever happened to Malleolus and Claudia?
Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital. As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude?
Think you're allowed to feel that way.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Whatever happened to Aurelia?
Yeah.
Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince.
Ooh.
And how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently, he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it?
Don't say it.
Nigeria? Some people have all the luck.
As the Oracle, I foresee terrible disappointment in her future.
Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank you.
It's good to see you again, Julia.
You too! If you're ever in London, let me know. We can go to bars and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there.
I'll take you up on that.
I hope so.
I will catch up on the chat briefly because this is going to be an interesting parade.
Look how long this hallway is.
I
Like,
know.
there's so many
Galerius
people.
goes, like, generally goes, it's weird to see Galerius in modern clothes. Oh, what was it? Also generally goes, this is the... What was it? Sorry, I'm trying to scroll down. He goes... General goes, that's at least the 4th game I've played that ends with a museum. Arcane before that goes, hey Karen, do our old bodies still exist? It's called God Magic. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, Stanley Parable ends with a museum if you do the right ending.
Generally goes, oh wait, no, Arcane and generally we're talking about Galerius, and he goes, it's weird to see him in a modern clothes. And Arcane goes, he looks kind of like Mr. Clean in that white shirt. Generally
he does.
The Bad Place crossover, and then and then also goes, we're on a story box now, can't disagree. I wonder if they have to learn the modern language they got zapped into them. And then Arkin goes, riding on a Pegasus would probably be more fun and comfortable than an airliner.
Yeah.
So, but we have, is it Fabia that's there that we have to talk to next?
Lucretia.
Oh,
Hello. Hi
Lucretia,
there.
excuse me.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hey, Lucretia.
Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of them off. So...
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm studying to get into medical school. As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time.
It was good to see you, Lucy.
You too. Don't be a stranger.
A begrudging doctor sounds pretty par for the course. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see the Egyptian guy. but
Greetings.
We'll see.
I take it you're the oracle everybody's talking about. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
We've met before, though I wouldn't expect you to remember it.
We have. I'm sorry, I don't remember. In any case, I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your catabasis to thank for it.
What are you doing with yourself these days? Everyone gets the same
I'm
battle.
working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again.
Good to see you again.
My sincere thanks once again.
I love it that like most of these people don't even remember you because the last day you did everything.
We didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah, we didn't talk to anybody.
Magnificent museum. Is it
Georgius.
not? Greetings. You must be the legendary oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius.
Good to see you, Georgius.
I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that I am most grateful.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the azure Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won.
Consider me there. Good to see you again, Georgius.
You too, my friend.
Oh yeah, and that's Fabia. Okay.
You're the one we've been waiting for. I'm Fabia.
Hi, Fabia.
I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life.
Is it not?
I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed by that shrine for sure.
You're welcome.
I'm just so happy to be here with you and everyone together again, even if it's just for one more night.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do what makes me happy. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
What?
You know what? Fabia's most of us, honestly. Like, who wouldn't? I'm rich on silver. I don't need to do anything, and I'm in the future with all these creature comforts. Dopamine machine me, baby.
Sounds like a life well spent.
Oh, it really is.
It's good to see you, Fabia.
You too.
That honestly, I can't be mad at Fabia. She's just living the best.
Dude.
What just happened?
Dude.
Some soiree, innit?
Of course you would.
Oh, hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius.
Hi, Dacius. You're a bit of a jerk.
Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you.
No need to thank me. It was entirely unintended.
Arcane just goes, I like that there's specifically a sign here.
Such acerbic wit. I love it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now. In fact, I was hoping to ask your advice, you being the oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you recommend?
I wouldn't help you even if I could. I don't like Decius.
Yeah, that's fair. He's a selfish guy.
He locks us in the temple.
He's a selfish guy, for sure.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
Print media is going to make a huge comeback. What was it? Generally goes, Decius is the first guy we've met in the scene who has hair. I wonder if the others have hats on before, so I didn't. No, they were all bald. It was just not as
It was
big
the style
of a
of at the time.
Yeah.
DVD rentals have a bright future.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm going to make a bloody fortune.
I'll be going now.
Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Good evening.
Hello there. Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Nice to see you too, Octavia.
I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it.
Driving off the last pagan god implies that there is still a god, so that implies, in her view, at least.
Yeah, because Octavia was one of the few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot who Octavia was for a second. So
It's like it's hard to remember whatever, like, because and Octavia's the one that let us know about Rufius's faith too, or was there something else going
I
on?
don't know. Anyway, what are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people. Like you helped me.
Okay. Okay, so that's...
She was the one saying, save Ulysses. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot about this.
Sounds like a noble cause. Good on you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Good to see you again, Octavia.
And you. Oh, and I hope this isn't too forward, but some of us are going out for a drink after this, if you'd like to join us.
Sounds good. I'm in. We're gonna accept
Wonderful.
everything.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
I want to go to Greece. I want to go to London. I want to get drinks with
Livia.
Oh yeah, the one who knew everything.
Greetings.
Good to see you looking well, Livia.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while, at least until I'm well enough to be independent again.
Read any good poems lately?
Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now. I'm already up to the 19th century, and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
Perhaps you're right. It was good to see you again, Livia.
And you. Farewell, friend.
I think I feel happiest for like her and Dooley. Dooley, who was the most naive about what was going on, and Livia, who was the least naive about what was going on.
And then there's this guy.
This guy, this lucky.
Oh.
Kabosh!
What is up?
Wait, I haven't heard it yet. I heard it now. Sorry, it
Just
took a while for it to delay.
The tone was...
It is an honor to finally meet you, Oracle.
Thanks, Kabosh.
You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place, and for your role in bringing us here. This world is truly wondrous.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman, and I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure,
and I have met many people from many cultures. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun.
Sounds like you've earned it.
Indeed.
It's good to see you again, Kabash.
Thank you, Oracle.
I felt probably some of the worst for him just because he was grappling with the cognitive dissonance. Oh, please tell me they're a couple. Yes, tell me they're a couple.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Good to see you too, Rufus.
I go by Rufus now. New start, new name. Oh, and thanks, by the way, for what you did. Sorry, I'm no good with the mushy stuff.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up. It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh start. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time.
Turns out you're right. The statues really were watching us.
Huh. Good to know. Anyway, it was good practice for the new world. Security cameras and smartphones everywhere. Got to stay vigilant.
That's unfortunately true. Good to see you again, Rufus.
You too. Look us up next time you're in the Netherlands. We're grateful.
Generally goes, if I was suddenly thrown 2,000 years into the future, I don't think I'd settle in as well as most of these people. But you have to understand the trauma.
It's also been a year
It's
since.
been a year since. And also you have to understand, they were living in a very traumatic state with a lot of stress. So.
It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Can I say, it's bugging me that every single shirt has this one button that's wonky as heck.
Right.
Good to see you, Virgil.
I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm studying to be an architect again, and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam, just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets, full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are.
True, in many ways.
Not.
It was good to see you again, Virgil.
You too. As Rufus said in his own laconic way, if you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
I may just take you up on that.
We are doing all the things. There's 2 more people.
3.
No, I think that's Al.
It is, but we've been working way down there. He is the end. Oh.
Hello there.
Hi, Scintilla.
Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. After you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him.
We knew.
We
so, sounds like he got what he deserved.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own wine.
I might just do that. It was good to see you again, Gabriella.
Thanks. You too.
I didn't even hit E. She just talked. It's the only person who just talks to us except for Galerius.
Yeah, exactly. The 2 most chatty people, I guess, in the group.
Ulpius.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Ulpius.
Good to see you, Ulpius. Wait, you're still going by Ulpius? That's a name.
I understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake. I'll be forever in your debt.
What are you doing? Seriously, you're gonna you or her who's in debt servitude to agree.
Well, I think that's why it means more from him.
That's fair. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed of. It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her and this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd given up hope and missed out on all of this? So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way, sitting together on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be happier.
I'm glad you're happy.
Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you.
That's right. Him committing suicide did not trigger the golden rule. Remember? We found that weird, but yeah, if he had did that and we still solved the thing, he would not be
poor
here.
Dooley
Right.
picking up a trinket.
When he doesn't know better, breaks the golden rule. It's so dumb. It was good to see you, Ulpius.
You too.
Anybody else? Just a lot.
Oh my
This is a
God.
very roomy museum.
They took everything they could out of that place. Look at that. Look at all the stuff they took from that space.
There you are. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
I recognize that voice.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
You were whispering to me all along?
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
You did what you could. Thank you. You created the time loop?
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath.
What became of Pluto?
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
What became of Charon?
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
It was nice meeting you.
And you, although it feels like I've known you forever. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
Of course.
Good, because they remember you.
Creepy.
Well done, my friend.
Ah!
Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
That was a long stream.
Yeah, we went 2 hours.
And
wow, guys. We did it.
Director, writer, designer, and producer.
Nick, you did too much.
Yeah.
Well, that was a trip. I want to thank everybody who was sticking with
hang
us
on, like
this long.
three main people. Like 3 main people.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
This was super impressive. I like that we were able to get a nod at the end. The one achievement we did not get that's linked to going straight for the perfect ending was if we had followed everything exactly to this walkthrough, we could have gotten one that's called minimalist, reach the best ending with the smallest number of loops.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you should be able to do it in 4 days if you want to pursue that yourself. There's also
I do love everyone's actor shots, like their headshots. Just
yeah. There is also an option, if anybody's curious, where you can get this ending, but instead you intimidate Pluto. So
Wolf Williams is a great name.
Yeah. That's so. Well, let's see, chat. Well, that was a trip. Yeah, not much to say, guys. Like, voice acting was pretty good in this game, I gotta say, too. There wasn't anything that seemed to stumble through. Like, especially, like, with Dooley, Ulpius, and Livia, those probably could have been very campy in a wrong way, and I think those were done with respect.
Mm-hmm.
So, yay.
We always wait through the credits for games when we finish them.
So, 2 weeks from now, we're starting Mass Effect 3.
So, yeah, let's talk about what's happening next week.
Yeah, honestly.
We're not sure what we're playing yet, because I decided to cover the 3 games in Elder Scrolls Travels.
Yeah.
None of which are technically playable. There might be ways to play them. I'll look into that over the next week, but
yeah,
we have no idea. If we can't get one of those to work, we'll be playing Oblivion or Skyrim or something.
Right, exactly.
But then the week after, we will be starting Mass Effect 3. Now, there's no real choices to make in terms of who our shepherd is. We know who our shepherd is at this point. So there won't be a poll or anything like that, but we hope you will join us in the chat. For all of our streams, but yeah. And don't forget that patrons do get double the vote in stream chat. And if you want to join us on Patreon, you can do that at patreon.com/loretogether and help us get new mic stands because we need those.
Yes. Arcane just got the classic console, the N-Gage. And Scott goes, not bad for beefed up Skyrim mod. Not bad at all.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, that is funny that it kind of goes full circle. This was a Skyrim mod, and then we're going to have to possibly play Skyrim next week, right? So this is a really well thought out story when I think of... Mike Laidlaw was a tester. That's interesting.
Mike Laidlaw?
Laidlaw, excuse me. Yeah. What was I trying to say? It's pretty well thought out. I like how everything's interconnected in a very logical way when it comes to understanding how humans human. Yeah, it was very sweet. This ending's great. It's very much like Hallmark ending, but at the same time, considering the stuff your character went through,
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the peeled statues. What happened to... What was the woman? Who was the woman who was there with her beloved?
What?
Remember who was the woman who had the statue that she fell in love with? That is how we remembered the peeled statues.
I don't remember her name. I guess we're just... You couldn't split this into 2 images and just have the other text scrolling still. You're dead.
They were tired, Mystic. They're like, I've done enough. I can't do any more.
It just feels a little weird to have your dedication have like other text also on screen.
I can't deal with this.
So I guess
this is not... I can't deal.
So yeah, I'm not gonna do that obviously.
Well, that's the Forgotten City, and that was... It's not that old of a game, honestly.
Yes. It is not that old of a game.
I know that seems like a weird thing to say. I'm trying to get to the point where we figure out who we were talking to before. What was her name? Navia. We don't know what happened to Navia.
That's true. Navia's cheese had slipped off her cracker a little bit, so
pretty much. I don't know. Does she even know something's happening? Is like Karen cleaning up? This is gonna be a great underworld. What? What is going on here?
Yeah, Navia definitely had gone a little wacky. So anyway. That's it for this. We hope you'll go join us next week for whatever we end up playing, and then in 2 weeks for the start of Mass Effect 3.
Yes, the last of the trilogy, and we will have all.
But not the
DLC.
last Mass Effect game.
Not the last Mass Effect game.
And by the time we finish Andromeda, they'll probably have Mass Effect 5 out by then. So.
Look, it took them 10 years to get Veilguard
I'm
out.
hoping.
And it had like a third of what they originally were hoping for it. So we're gonna see. Yeah, generality, oof indeed. But regardless, we'll cover it.
Yeah, it's been over 2 hours. We should just stop. We're rambling.
We need to stop.
Thank you all for watching.
Thanks,
we'll catch you next
everybody.
Thursday.
Catch you then. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.